What happens when the shovel meets the scroll? When centuries-old artifacts are unearthed, and they don't always align with the stories we've come to know? Welcome to the fascinating intersection of archaeology and faith, where ancient biblical artifacts meet modern beliefs. For centuries, the Bible has shaped not just religion, but culture, ethics, and identity. Many believe its words to be divinely inspired and historically accurate. But what happens when physical evidence from the ancient world seems to challenge that certainty? The answer lies not in tearing down belief, but in deepening our understanding of it. One of the most significant discoveries of the 20th century was the Dead Sea Scrolls ancient manuscripts found between 1947 and 1956 in the Qumran caves near the Dead Sea. Dating from the 3rd century BCE to the 1st century CE, they include the oldest known copies of books from the Hebrew Bible, as well as writings that never made it into the canon. The scrolls reveal that the biblical text was not always uniform. Versions of Isaiah, Psalms, and other books differ from the Masoretic text used in most modern translations. For instance, the Isaiah scroll contains numerous variations, proof that these sacred texts were edited, copied, and shaped over time. And then there's the War Scroll, a dramatic vision of an apocalyptic battle between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. It reflects a worldview very different from mainstream Judaism or Christianity, reminding us that ancient Judea was home to a wide range of religious thought. But it doesn't stop there. Take the city of Jericho. According to the Bible, its walls came crashing down at the sound of trumpets as the Israelites conquered the land. Yet archaeological excavations have failed to find evidence supporting this dramatic destruction during the time it's said to have occurred. For some scholars, this raises questions about the historical accuracy of that narrative. Then there's the Tel Dan Stelion inscription mentioning the House of David, offering rare archaeological support for the biblical king. Or the Merneptah Stele from Egypt, the first known reference to Israel outside the Bible. These finds don't always contradict Scripture, but they do challenge us to think more critically about how we interpret it. So what does all of this mean? Some scholars argue that archaeology should inform our understanding of religious texts. That history and faith, rather than being enemies, can work together to illuminate truth. Others believe that spiritual truths are not bound by physical proof. That faith, by its nature, transcends what can be touched, measured, or excavated. The debate continues in seminaries, classrooms, and conversations around dinner tables. And perhaps that's a good thing. It means we're still asking questions, still searching. As biblical scholar N.T. Wright puts it, faith is not diminished by evidence, it is refined. Whether these artifacts confirm, contradict, or complicate your beliefs, one thing is clear. They bring the ancient world closer to us. They remind us that Scripture has a history written by human hands, preserved through centuries, and still speaking today. And maybe, just maybe, that makes the story even more powerful.